It's the summer. The kids are off from school. What can you possibly do with them to keep them entertained? Well, if you're in the Milford or Orange area, I have some great ideas. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Stacy Olson with the Valentini team at William Raveis Real Estate. And on my channel, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about living on the Connecticut coast. Your kids are driving you up a wall. It's summer. We're bored. What can you possibly do with them? Well, if you're in the Milford or Orange area, there's a ton of things to do. You might not even have realized that some of these things were here. So I'm going to give you my list of things to do with your kids this summer. First, I'm going to start in Orange. These are some great ideas to keep your kids active and out of your hair this summer. The first one is Urban Air Trampoline Park. But whoa, this is way more than a trampoline park, let me tell you. The list of things that they have here is really long, so I'm going to try to give you the full list, but there might even be more things in there that I didn't even realize. Okay, so here's the list. Like I said, it's pretty long. They have an arcade, a battle beam, bowling, climbing walls, climbing hills, dodgeball, a drop zone, which is basically like a huge inflatable airbag where you can do backflips or flips, whatever you want to do. They have go-karts, trampolines, ropes course, a tumble track. So like if you want to do tumbling, like kids that take tumbling classes, they can use that. They have a sky rider. They have a slam dunk zone. They have bumper cars, trapeze, tube slides, and a wipeout course, and a warrior course. Wow. I mean, honestly, if your kids can't find something to do there, I would be shocked. There's something there for everyone, and not just kids. Adults can participate too. So if you are so inclined, okay, another option in Orange is called My Gym. It's right on the Boston Post Road, and it basically caters to kids that are 10 and under. So you can go there, I think it's 4 months to 10 years old, and they have classes that really run the gamut of abilities for different age groups. So they have a class called Ninja Training, which is basically like Ninja Warrior, if you've ever seen that on TV, but it's catered for smaller kids. So, they have things that will basically help their stamina and strength. They have obstacle courses and, basically they're trying to challenge them not only physically, but mentally. And then they have a bunch of classes for like the little babies. So if you're 4 months to like 3.5 years old, and they have like an open gym where they can just play and tumble, and they have hanging rings, they have puppet shows. So really it's just geared toward whatever age your child is. But the parents are strongly encouraged to be always with them and always available when it's the little ones. But my friends actually had their kid's birthday party there years ago when my son was little, and he loved it. It was so much fun. It's really well organized, and the kids just have a blast. Another great afternoon would be to visit the Pez Visitor Center. I know it. I always laugh because I can't believe Pez is located in Orange. It's just so funny. You grew up with this thing, you never knew it was in your own backyard. So it's pretty cool because they have interactive games, they have all sorts of Pez dispensers there, and they had the tours of the factory where they make the candy, and you actually can become involved in it. You actually become part of the detailed candy making demonstration, and you go home with some Pez candy. So I think it's a great stop for a couple hours when you want something to do with your kids. So now let's move to Milford. One of the places I always tell people with kids to visit is Eisenhower Park. This is a huge park in Milford that has one of the largest playgrounds and best playgrounds in the state of Connecticut. It was renovated less than 10 years ago, and now it's called Bodie's Place. And it's actually a handicap accessible playground. So it encourages all kids, all abilities, and there's something there for everyone. They have several playscapes there, and they're all specific to certain age groups. So it's nice because, you don't always want your little 2-year-old running around with a 12-year-old on a playscape. So it's nice to have them separated out. Plus, not only do they have the playscapes, they have a splash pad. So in the summer, when the kids are hot, and if you don't have a pool or access to a pool, you can go here to cool off. They also have hiking trails, tennis courts, pickleball courts, paddleball courts. You really can go and spend your entire day there, and everyone has a good time. And the parents are thankful that they can have their kids in this playground having a great time. And honestly, it's just a great way to burn that energy off so the parents can get a break for a little while. Another great option in Milford is that we are lucky enough to have beaches here. So, most kids really enjoy going to the beach. What's easier than packing up some blankets, maybe an umbrella, and some beach toys? Because kids can spend hours upon hours using their imagination, just having a blast at the beach. Luckily, there's different kinds of beaches here in Milford. If you're not a Milford resident, you can go to Silver Sands Beach, which is open to all Connecticut residents. And it's a huge beach, and you can go there, spend your whole day. If you're lucky enough to be a Milford resident, then you can go to either Anchor Beach or Walnut Beach. And quite honestly, they're all beautiful. It doesn't matter which one you go to because, again, most kids just love being at the beach, and they can spend their whole day there and be happy. So another idea that's quite unique is to visit Kinship Glassworks. Can I just tell you, I just think this is such an amazing idea. You can go to this glass studio, and under the guidance of a master glassblower, you can create your own piece of art or your own vase or whatever you want to make. You could just do that there with them. So they actually let you do the glass blowing. Obviously there's instruction involved, and they're there to help you and have safety measures. But quite honestly, I think this is amazing. So now I have added it to my list of things to do because I just think it's so intriguing. I've never done this before. Another great option is to visit the Giggling Pig. This is an art studio that's located in Devon, right down near Walnut Beach. And they offer a wide range of classes, camps, workshops, and they do birthday parties. And really you don't have to have any experience to go. You just have to be willing to learn and have fun. And, it doesn't matter how good you are. You can go with your friends, you can go with your family. It's just a really unique opportunity to go paint and have a really nice time. Another kid-friendly option is to go bowling. Milford has a bowling alley. It's called Bolero. I love that name, by the way. This is a really nice bowling alley. And obviously they have bowling, but that includes league play, which I don't know if kids really are involved in that, but you can go there when they have open lanes and just have a good time with your family. And if as a parent you're interested, they do have a sports bar there, they have a pro shop, there's also an arcade for the kids, there's a lounge area so you can get food. But I think everybody has gone out bowling and just had a really good time. And I know I've mentioned it in previous videos, but I'm terrible at it. But I still always like to go. I think it's so much fun. And one last shout out for Milford is Bounce Town, USA. This is an inflatable park, so it's a little different than Urban Air, but they have bounce houses, bouncy slides, ball pits, bumper cars, they have a bungee jump, they have virtual reality here, and it's just a great place to bring your kids where, again, they can burn off that energy. You can also have birthday parties there. And honestly, they can entertain a wide range of kids. So you can be a toddler all the way up to a teenager here. So that's what's appealing, is that you can bring your entire family. It doesn't really matter how old the kids are because everybody will find something that they really enjoy. I bet you learned something new today that you didn't know was available for your kids this summer in the Milford and Orange area. If you like this video, check out my other video on Milford and find out why it's a great city to live in. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next week.